Top 10 must-see cities for the first time in Europe. Do you have plans to experience the bright lights, modern views, and vast cities of Europe? Well, you've just landed the perfect video for your city travel cravings. Anybody who is genuinely interested in exploring the world's rich history or savoring its diverse cultures must visit Europe at least once. But first-time visitors to Europe could feel overwhelmed by the selection of cities they might discover and visit. There is always something to appreciate in these European destinations for first-timers, whether you're strolling down cobblestone streets during the day or pub hopping at night. The most well-known sites and attractions, as well as some lesser-known but equally famous locations, are all included in this list. Most of them are likely familiar to you, but some may surprise you. Number 1 is Paris, France. Famous landmarks and tourist destinations can be found all across Paris, yet what makes the city one of the top tourist destinations in Europe is its enduringly romantic atmosphere. Enjoy the Great Parisian Fair while strolling through the lovely arrondissements or shops on the Champs-Élysées. Visit the magnificent Louvre, take in the breathtaking view from the top of the Eiffel Tower, and schedule a day trip to the Palace of Versailles. Paris has a unique sense of flair, and the people there are incredibly fashionable. The City of Lights streets are delicately crisscrossed by the River Seine, which serves as a sophisticated backdrop to the outstanding architecture and evocative streets. When to visit this city? June through August are Paris's busiest months. As one of the most visited cities in the world, you can anticipate crowds, traffic jams, and increased pricing during the busy season. With fewer tourists and lower temperatures, September and October are considered the shoulder seasons, with fewer tourists and less expensive lodging. Paris is equally beautiful in the winter, especially at Christmas. During the holiday season, Paris has some nice Christmas markets. Number 2 is Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona, with the spectacular architecture of Gaudi adorning the bustling streets, it is one of the most beloved towns in Europe. The magnificent Parc Güell, Casa Milà, and Sagrada Familia, 3 of Barcelona's most well-known structures, were all created by Antoni Gaudi. La Rambla is a charming promenade lined with stores and stalls, and it is a must-do. In the wonderful city beach of Platja de Barceloneta, take advantage of the ideal Mediterranean weather. Barcelona makes a perfect home base for some amazing day adventures outside of the city. The province of Catalonia is peppered with medieval cities, and its enchanted Mediterranean coastline begs to be discovered. A little north of Barcelona, don't forget to visit the Dalí Museum and the artist's birthplace. When to visit Barcelona? The spring months of May and June are the ideal time to travel to Spain's most visited city. There are numerous city festivals to enjoy, and the temps are pleasant and mild. Peak season occurs in July and August, when temperatures, prices, and visitor traffic all increase. As long as you don't mind the cold and rain, the best time to visit is from January through April. Number 3 is Dubrovnik, Croatia. Croatia's Dubrovnik stands over the Adriatic Sea and is a fascinating and magnificent city. Since being used as a backdrop for Game of Thrones, its well-preserved Old Town Center, which is included on the UNESCO World Heritage List and overlooks the sparkling sea, has gained even more fame. With its distinctive style and cobblestone lanes surrounded by magnificent Baroque structures, this city will charm you. When to visit this city? The ideal months to visit Dubrovnik are September and October. The majority of the large cruise ships have left port, leaving the streets open for exploring, and the winter temperature is still high enough for swimming. Number 4 is Rome, Italy. One of the nicest destinations to visit in Europe is Rome, the expansive capital of Italy, from the renowned Colosseum to St. Peter's Basilica and everything in between. This location is home to more than 3,000 years of art, history, and architecture. Climb the Spanish Steps and make a wish at the Trevi Fountain, which is an icon of Rome. See masterpieces like Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel right in front of your eyes. The city's Roman Empire ruins and current energetic street activity are ideally harmonized. The pinnacle of civilization as we know it is Rome. The city is lovely and interesting to see because it has played such a significant role in world history. Try the pistachio gelato while you're in Rome and chow down on some of the best pizzas in the entire world. When to visit this city? Rome is often thought to be the most enjoyable from September to November and from April to May. Enjoy perfect weather and fewer tourists during these periods than during the busiest summer months and European school breaks. Number 5 is London, England. Unquestionably, one of the best destinations in Europe for vacation is London. All of us adore it for its comfort, diversity in culture, history, and architecture, as well as its outstanding free museums. Although London is a very walkable city, there are also many public transportation choices to get you from point A to point B quickly. Take advantage of London's lovely parks and green spaces by going for a walk along the South Bank. The best place to stay for a first-time visitor to London is in the city center, but if you want to explore the surrounding areas, think about staying in Richmond upon Thames, which is close to Richmond Park, Twickenham, and Kew Gardens, and has a lovely Thames-side location. Another great spot to start is Greenwich, which offers a ton of nearby locations. When to visit London? The fantastic season to visit is during the winter, when prices are lower and there are fewer visitors, which results in better hotel and flight rates and shorter lines at the attractions. Prices increase around Christmas, yet London at Christmas is a wonderful experience because of the city's many festive fairs and markets. The nation's capital will be illuminated and there will be Christmas street food stands scattered around. Before we move on with this video, why not tell us in the comments below from what country you're watching this video, and if any of these countries mentioned would be someplace you would love to go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more travel video updates. Number 6 is Amsterdam, Netherlands. One of the top tourist destinations in Europe and one of the most notorious cities in the world is Amsterdam, known for its winding canals, infinite bike lanes, and superb art galleries showcasing the great Dutch artists Van Gogh, Vermeer, and Rembrandt. Is unquestionably worthwhile when planning your European travels. See the eerie and fascinating Anne Frank home as well. Together with the famed hash cafes, the city is home to one of the most well-known red light districts in the entire globe. When to visit this city? As partygoers from all over Europe swarm to Amsterdam throughout the summer, the city is positively packed. The best seasons to visit are in April or May and September or October, shortly before or just after the summer vacation. Visit Amsterdam during the week if you can, since it is a popular European weekend getaway. Number 7. Prague, Czech Republic. One of the best destinations to visit in Europe is Prague, the city of 100 spires, which was designated by UNESCO as one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Its beautiful bohemian allure just has no peer. Prague completely satisfies your senses with its cobblestone lanes, snaking among magnificent Gothic and Baroque architecture that is still present despite 2 world wars. The picturesque city of Prague, which is divided by the Vltava River, is topped by the imposing Prague Castle. The old town square with its renowned astronomical clock, Charles Bridge, and St. Vitus Cathedral are all breathtaking, and the entire city gives you the impression that you are in a fairy tale. The ideal time to visit Prague, like most of Europe, is outside of the busiest summer months. Finest shoulder seasons with lower lodging costs, beautiful weather, and fewer tourists are April or May, or September or October. Number 8 is Venice, Italy. This city embodies romance and unadulterated happiness in Europe. Built on 100 little islands in a lagoon within the Adriatic Sea, Venice is situated specially. Venice is an exceptionally breathtaking place to visit. Admire breathtaking sunsets across the lake. The walks and bridges go over waterways to connect waterways and lead to Piazza San Marco, the ideal town square which is located along tranquil canals adorned with traditional Renaissance and Gothic buildings. Gondolas are the main mode of transportation, and the absence of nearly all cars in this area just adds to the fantasy romanticism of this unique location. There isn't much of a slow season in Venice. All year long there are a lot of visitors, although June and July often see the highest numbers. The lovely Venetian Festival of Carnival Usually it takes place in late January or early February. However, the exact date varies every year according to the Christian calendar, although prices and tourist traffic are at their highest during this time of year. The Carnival show might just make it worthwhile. Number 9. Istanbul, Turkey. Turkey is still technically part of Europe. The eastern portion of Turkey is in Asia, whereas the western portion, where you'll find Istanbul, is on the continent of Europe. Like Egypt, Turkey is a transcontinental nation. Many of the less expensive airline routes pass through Turkey on their way to Asia and the Middle East, making it another popular flight hub. Turkish Airlines impressed us greatly in our opinion. Istanbul is a lovely city with a rich history and magnificent structures, many of which date to the time of the Roman and Ottoman empires. Visit the nearby food and spice souk as well as the historic market while you are in Istanbul. These souks could be the finest we've ever seen anywhere in the world. When to visit Istanbul? Keep as near Sultanahmet Square as you can. Several popular attractions will be only outside your door in this beautiful location. They include the Roman Basilica Sistine, Topkapi Palace, Hagia Sophia, and the Blue Mosque. The latter is a sinister grotto with an upside-down Medusa head. It's worth the trip. Take a stroll to the Bosphorus to see Asia from there. Both the Hotel Elilas and the Hotel Armada are good and offered breakfast that was excellent while remaining in the mid to high pricing. And at number 10 is Athens, Greece. Greece is a fantastic travel destination, and visiting Athens, the Acropolis, and the Parthenon is a must for any trip there. As Delphi is not too distant from Athens, consider including a day or two there in your travel plans. You wish to be in Athens near the Parthenon in the ancient Plaka neighborhood. There are many stores, eateries, and a fantastic Acropolis museum nearby. You may explore this area on foot. When to visit Athens? The best times to visit is from March to May and September to November, when the weather is nice and sunny. Choose a hotel with a view of the Acropolis if you can, that looks quite amazing when lit up at night. Keep as close to Athens' historic center as you can. Check out the views from the Herodion Hotel, a special boutique hotel that is very reasonably priced. If you're fortunate enough to be in Europe, Athens is a terrific place to spend a weekend. So, where have you decided the best place or places to visit would be from our list? Tell us in the comments below. Please like and click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and share this video with your travel buddies. Till next time, safe travels.